Hey love, it is B Beyond the Brand, and I am going to show you an inexpensive way to clean your makeup brushes. So today I'm using grapeseed oil, Johnson's Head and Toe Wash and Shampoo. This little beauty works wonders and is inexpensive. So girl, go grab your bowl, pour in a dab of oil, and don't forget your makeup brushes. Let's go. Just gonna get right into it. I normally use olive oil, but today I'm gonna use grapeseed oil because I have it upstairs. And this little beauty right here is amazing. It is good for a lot of things. And today we're gonna clean the makeup brushes. So I kind of already started. I normally start with a bowl, and as you can see, the water is getting a little gross because they're kind of just soaking. I cleaned them a few times. So I have water in the sink. I cleaned the sink out, and then I have just clean water over here. So they're kind of just chilling in the water over here. So I'm going to make another bowl. You can see the oil kind of floating to the top. And that's just to keep the bristles kind of moisturized, because you don't want to, it's like almost like cleaning your face. If you just use soap, it's going to strip them. So I'm going to, this is normally what I do. I kind of like swish them around a little bit, and I put them in this water here, and then put it in the clean water. And I'm going to do that with all of these. Actually, I'm just going to do them all at the same time because I need to replace this water. Ooh, I'm making a mess. But I normally replace my water like 2-3 times, because it's like bacteria and all kinds of stuff that's in the brushes. And you want to make sure that you get everything out, all of the makeup. So as you can see, it's like still blush in this one. So you have to clean them a couple times. Well, at least I do. So, and you can see that this water is kind of pink and it's still kind of dirty. So I'm gonna let that out. I'm gonna pour this out. See that? That's all the makeup, baby. Gonna do it again. Make more water. And you can see, I use warm water. I don't like to use hot, I don't like to use cold. I like to use warm. Put a little soap in there. And pour a little soap in here. And I'm gonna only put oil in the bowl because you don't want to use too much oil. So you don't want your brushes to be super oily. So I have more brushes. So I'm gonna do these here. And I have a towel. You always want to use a towel at the end to dry them. So here are the other brushes. I have all kinds of brushes. I have like the brushes like these. And I have brushes like these. And I have something like this. This is like, has a lot of eyeshadow on it. Okay, that's all in there. Okay, so again, we're just gonna put all of these in here. And I like to just swish them around a little bit. I don't know how that keeps that on there. This is a foundation brush. I like to apply my foundation with this one. So I like to clean this one like 2 or 3 times because the foundation gets stuck in the middle of that brush. So that one I probably will let soak. And this one is eyeshadow. And this upside down. This one is for powder. I love the white ones. So sometimes I'll let them sit for a little bit just to kind of get their lines together. Because like this one, it should be white. And as you can see, it's nowhere near white. So that's why you have to sometimes I'll rub them on each other, because just like putting them in the water, they won't get clean. You need a little friction. And it's difficult to do with one hand. So I'm going to stop the video soon because I can't really clean them really well with one hand. But this is the gist of it. Like, and then okay, so I just wanted to show you guys how I clean this one particular brush, and I'm actually going to clean the other foundation brush that I have. It's very similar. They're by two different companies, and they're very stubborn to get the foundation out of them. So I just used a little bit of the baby wash just to kind of get the baby wash inside the brushes. For some odd reason with the water, all of the foundations do not like to come out of it. So you have to put in a little more work to get it out. With the cleaners, like the brush cleaners, because of the chemicals that are in them, let me not say chemicals, but all of the ingredients that's in them, all the ingredients that's in them makes the makeup come out of the brushes a little easier. So this way you got to put in a little more work and get a little more aggressive to get all the makeup out. But for me, I don't mind because I only use 2 ingredients to clean the brushes, and it is a little more frugal way to get my brushes clean, and I can spend more money on product and brushes. So I don't mind it. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys really quickly how I clean the little more stubborn brushes and how I get the makeup out without using the water. But I'm gonna rinse the soap off and do like a triple wash, and I'm gonna soak them. I use a lot of these for contouring. I normally clean these on each other. So what I do is I put a little bit of soap on the brush. It's very difficult to do this with my hand. And I just kind of rub it on each other to kind of clean that one. This angle one, I use this one. This is amazing for contouring. This particular brush right here. This one has a lot of makeup in it because of, you know, what I use it for. Alright guys, so here I'm just showing you how I am rinsing them. We did use soap earlier, so you just want to make sure that all of the soap is out of the brush. Okay, so after I wash them, soak them, rinse them, here I'm just squeezing out the excess water. This particular brush is really thick, so I like to get all the excess water out of it. It just makes it quicker for the drying process. If you leave the brushes dripping with water, it'll take forever for them to dry. I'm just going to show you at the very end. This one I use for blending. I'm gonna rinse this off. So after I'm done with the towel, I kind of brush it back and forth. Brush it the way that it's going. You don't want to rub it the opposite direction because you just don't want to mess up your brush. So I just go back and forth and let it dry, and it'll be coated with a nice little bit of oil and clean, ready to go. inexpensive way to clean your brushes. I lay mine flat on a towel. So I'm going to show you guys how I lay them on a towel. So I lay them like this. Make sure that they are on the towel, and I wrap the other end of the towel. I cover them to make sure that they dry completely. Make sure that they are all turned over like that. And there you have it, guys. These are my makeup brushes, and I like to keep them clean, because if you are applying your makeup on a clean face, you need a clean brush, honey. So there you have it, how I clean my brushes. Ciao.